Hi everyone, it's Scrappy Kathy here, and I'm going to try to do a quick video. I'm going to leave some things for after I stop filming, some of the detail work, because I don't want this to go on too long. I have had a flare-up, I guess you would call it, of my thumb pain, and it is not at all pleasant, and it is extremely difficult to grip anything or really to do anything. So I'm going to rest it, and the rest of the day, I actually have one more video that I have to do tonight that will go live tomorrow. That will be a stack of 3 or 4 different series. So what I've got here this is to celebrate my friend Joanne Bartel's 1,000 subbies on YouTube, and I'm scrap lifting one of hers. And the main feature of hers is this gorgeous cut file from Coapa. And I don't have that cut file. And as you know, I don't do a whole lot of cut files. I love the fact that she's got mesh with her sequins underneath the mesh, and she's stitched it down. She's just done a lovely page. I'm going to do something a little different. I have this heart that I cut out. It's a heart mask. I'm going to use Distress Oxide and kind of brush the outline of it. And instead of a cut file of a bubblegum machine, I actually have a large photo that I cut out this blender with margaritas in it from Margaritaville. And I've got the blender itself, and then I've got a photo of us next to the blender. And I'm going to add some sequins in there and have them kind of overflowing. And so it's going to be sort of like a sequin shaker cut file, but not exactly. So I'm going to right now use the Twisted Citron Distress Oxide. If I can get the lid off, that's kind of hard to do with a bum thumb. And I'm just going to kind of do this. I'm actually going to go over the go along the line with the title, but right now I'm kind of just making the line and getting a little hint of that lime green on there. My sequins will be a blend of lime green and brighter, darker greens. And it's a mix of sequins from various places, including some Spiegelmom Scraps sequins and some Martha Stewart sequins and other kind of no-name brand sequins that I've collected over the years. And I've made my own kind of green mix here, and I thought that would be nice coming out of the blender. So there's the heart. I'm going to put that aside, and I have the blender here, and I've got it on foam. I don't have the photo on foam yet. I wasn't quite sure how much I was gonna need, but I think I'll need 2 bits of it over on this side. Okay. And one of the things that wanted to do was take some black ink. When I printed the photo, it was this whole photo, and I was actually thinking about using that. But when I fussy cut it out, I left a small border around it, and that border has the colors of the that were in the photo, and I kind of want to get rid of those, so I'm going to go over this with a pad dipped in black ink, and it's going to look like it's been distressed and inked and all those things, which is great, but you're not going to get involved or confused by the changing colors in the edge there. So I think that, and this should give it some depth and dimension. Okay, and you know I'm all about depth and dimension. So I'm going to do this. And the rest of what I'm going to use on the page is from Paige Evans' Splendid. Oh no, I have some little crumbs from the black ink. Hopefully my elements will cover that up. So I'm just kind of laying that there. There's no particular rhyme or reason to why that's exactly there. And I'm going to do that right there. And now I'll take this and it is meant to go right there. I'm going to get a bit of foam to hold it up along here. There we go. And then this one, oh my goodness, I didn't finish fussy cutting this out. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to watch me do the painful act of turning that thumb. Here's where I wish I had time to edit and speed past this, or turn the camera off and do it off camera and go back and edit. But this one shouldn't be too bad. And if I don't do a great job of it now and want to go back and kind of tidy it up a bit, I can always pull it off and recut. You'd be amazed how painful it is just to hold on to a piece of paper. I do not know why it flared up. It was kind of a lot of the day Saturday. It wasn't feeling great Saturday night when we went out to the concert, and I had a little trouble clapping, so I didn't do that. And I can't remember if I brought my if I wore the brace or not. I've gotten where I wear it around the house even if I'm not hurting. Okay, so this I thought would go maybe kind of right there. All right, so that's in there. I have another flower. I'll worry about cleaning the desk later. That could go right there. I think I will do that. And at the end of this, it's not going to look anything like Joanne's, but her bubblegum shaker reminded me of the margarita blender here, so I definitely took off from that. So I have this Bramble Fox perspective that I want to put kind of right here by the photo of us and over this purple flower. It's a Valentine perspective that says always, and it's kind of gonna lean a bit, but I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm gonna say that's okay. And then I have this like a turtle and there's kind of a story behind the love of turtles, but that's kind of my spirit animal, if you will. And I've got this swirly thing. I'm not quite sure where to put it. I'm gonna put it maybe right there. And I'll tuck the turtle under here. I like the little colorful spots on his back. And I'll turn it so that you can see so that I'm not hiding his little head. There we go. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do there. Now I'm going to just kind of start putting the glue down for the sequins. I'll have them spilling out there. And I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to do this one like individually. I'm going to kind of pour them on, and then I'll fix them up individually later. I'm just going to pour them down and press them on. Okay, now there's every color green in the world, and there's also purple, and that works perfectly with the collection. Okay, what I have done is I washed the the Bramble Fox perspective down into the sequin jar. I'm gonna put these sequins on the top here so that I can wash that glue off of them, or at least let it dry. And I'm gonna push these things away. I kind of messed that up. My plans kind of went astray there. But what I may do is put some of these sequins that have glue on them. I'll put them down here, like actually on the photo, if I can get them to stop sticking to my finger or my and my tweezers. Well, they're kind of resisting a little bit there. I'll just touch that on there, and then I won't do any more of these until after I stop filming. Okay, I do like that. And I'm kind of not even minding the ones that have kind of spilled down here. So I'll kind of show you, I was gonna do maybe a couple of these enamel dots or epoxy dots that came with the collection. Do that, and here, and there. Okay, and I'm gonna do the title now, or I'll kind of show you how I'm gonna do it, if I can figure that out myself. Let's see. I need to gauge the sizes, or the length of the word. Let me see. Okay, so like, I think I can get the whole word Margaritaville that way. I could start here, but I think it would be more readable if I do it this way. So I'm just gonna start pulling letters and put them down, and I managed to pick up one of those epoxy squares. And this is being lifted from Joanne's idea of putting her title around the shaker circle there. So I kind of wanted to lift that idea from her. I haven't known, and I use that in quotes, Joanne for a very long time, but I have quickly become a huge fan of her work, and I hope that if you haven't already, that you'll go out and check out her YouTube channel and discover her from this hop. I think you'll really love her work. She uses lots of color and Marguerite. I have to check my spelling here, and I guess I need a T now, and I need a T that I haven't. Let's use a yellow one. And then I need an A that in a color I haven't used. That pink would work. And a V. Let's see, there's an orange V here. There's a red one. Let's do the red one. And what color eye do I want? There is a dark teal that's similar to the green I used there. and 2 L's in different colors. I'll go with this orange one. And the lime green. And I need an E, and what color E do I want? I like the bright pink or the nice aqua color. Margaritaville. And then I'm gonna add some journaling, maybe around this one once the ink dries and stops being all powdery. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside and I'm gonna see what I can do to get a couple more sequins. Well, this is just not cooperating at all. I'm trying to hold off and not order any new glue because I want to see if I can refill these bottles, if I can wash them out and get them completely clear and all the gunk that builds up in the lid like that cleaned up, so that I can use, I bought a refill of a similar glue. And let's see what we have here. I want to pull one of the purple ones out to go right there. And this light green can go there. And let's see, I've got another, it's hard to select from a tub that's that deep. There's a small one there. I can just do that after I shut down the camera. But I think that's gonna go. This photo was taken on the first day of our 31-day road trip across the United States back in 2016. And of course we stopped in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and had a lunch at Margaritaville. I'm not sure what I'm looking for here, but I'm gonna stop it right here, and I want to say congratulations to Joanne. Let me get the original here, and thank you very much for the inspiration. I took inspiration from the fact that you had the little hearts on the photo, so I overlapped some sequins here and then this bramble fox piece onto the photo. What I don't have on here are any hearts. So let me see if I have a couple in the right colors. I have no green ones, but I have this kind of purplish color that works really well with that collection. And I'm gonna put it right here, and I'll find a really small one How about this little blue one? That's cute. That is very cute. So I'll peel that and put that on, and then I think that's gonna finish it for what I am able to do right at this moment. I'm not sure what I just did there. I'm not happy with that. I will do that off camera. I'll scrape that off, and I'll scrape this off, and I will put I'll turn it upside down and put the small end here. And I keep saying I'm going to do it off camera, and then I go ahead and do it because that's how I roll. Okay, and that may be too much. It may make it slidey. There we go. Okay, and I don't think I see anything else that needs to be here, although I kind of like this butterfly, and that could kind of go there, and then if I can find something to go here, maybe this floral right there, and I can pop it up. Right there. And I think I saw I like this, the word sweet. And I can put it right there. And you know I'm going to add a couple other things. Such a good day. Adventures. I wanted to use the word adventures because this is what we were headed to. Let's do that right there. Okay, so I think I'm done. Now I'm done. Now I'm finally done. It just looks a little more complete with those things, don't you think? So I'm in I'm working at cross purposes here. One of my intents is to hurry this up and go rest my whole hand on a pillow somewhere. And the other is I want to finish this layout and make it nice. So again, Joanne, thanks for the inspiration and thanks for all the wonderful work that you do. And I hope you're enjoying your celebration today. Bye.